we got rumors that Will and Jada are headed for a nasty divorce.
Okay.
So all I can say is, Will.
That sounds like smack for smack. He smacked and the smack's coming back.
Nah, look, if this rumor is true, now this is speculation. All I see is rumor. We don't even know. This joint could be completely false. But at the same time, if this is real, Will is doing a very big service for himself, because Jada in no way is put them on that status that they had been at. That's all Will. You are not in that house without Will. You are not at the level that you're at without Will.
Yeah.
And the fact that that woman tore down that man so much that that man now came out of character and unraveled. Like, she done too much to that man. Like, nah, man. Like, it's good for him. Get divorced, man. Go get you some young butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, go get you some 25-year-old fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, go have fun. You know, go around, you know, and go enjoy life. You know, like I want to see Will Smith in the news, like, oh, he's dating this person this week. He's dating this girl this week. He's dating this girl this week. Like, dog, I want to see you go ahead and get your happiness back, dog. Pursue the happiness.
That's one aspect. The other aspect is he stays, and this is just a rumor, and he's staying for the long run because, you know what I'm saying, maybe he just likes Jada, you know. And I personally don't think he's leaving, but you know, I hope it's true, but I just don't see it in him to do it at this point, you know.
If Will has the ability to walk up on the Oscars of all places. Now you're talking about, now I want you to think about this from, wait, I want you to think about this from Will's perspective.
He can't stand up to Jada. He won't stand up to Jada.
Hold on. But Will, the guy that was the epitome of Black excellence, would not make a false step like to mess up his imagery. The man wouldn't even cuss in his raps, right?
He's still from West Philadelphia, though. At the end of the day, if you from the hood, you from the hood, and I don't care how famous you get.
But no, ain't nobody talking. No. He went 30 years of making sure that he crafted his image as Black excellence of a Black man, right? And in the last 3 years, what you seen with the August problem, the him at the red table talk and all that other shit.
Yeah.
You've seen this man. I have watched this man unravel. And I mean, not just from the slap. Like, I would see his interviews. That wasn't the same Will Smith. That was a Will Smith trying to rediscover himself. Why you think you saw him on Instagram doing all that crazy shit all of a sudden? Like, yo, what are you doing? Why are you jumping out of planes, bungee jumping and this and that? Like, what's going on? Midlife crisis. Like, dude was literally like, he was getting beat down by all sides. Yo, dog, your wife then been sleeping around with a younger dude, your son's friend, and she treating you like all type of crap in your own home. And dog, man, you know, you got comedians busting jokes on him left and right. At some point, that foundation cracked. And that man said, I think that probably might have been even the last straw, was that slap, was because he tried to, because the laugh he did, he tried to play it off. He tried to do the, okay, I'm gonna be professional and laugh at this shit. He saw his wife. He said, I'm gonna show her that I'm the man that she wants. Like, because
that was it, like what would Tupac would have done in this?
But that's the same thing, because she wanted the Tupac. So she's like, yo, I'm going to be the guy that she's been talking about. She pretty much wanted forever, right? He goes up and does it, and then she throws his ass under the bus.
Well, I blame Chris Rock a little bit. Like, bruh, I thought you was raised in the hood. Like, if you see somebody and they're about to swing on you, you need to duck or move out the way.
But come on, just because somebody was made like was born in the hood don't mean they ain't no fighter. That don't mean they don't gangster. That don't mean that they bout that life. It's not how that works. Your environment doesn't make everybody the same. Everybody don't come out of the hood criminals. Some of them people become doctors, lawyers.
If somebody's swinging, you might want to duck, sir. You might want to get out the way of the slap, especially if you made fun of the guy's wife and you see him coming up right after that. Like, okay, your hands at that point shouldn't be behind your back. Your hands should be in a position to defend yourself because.
But do you really think that this man thought that this man was really going to come up on stage on the Oscars on the biggest night of his life? And because Will Smith won an Oscar that night and slap him in front of the entire industry and world? You think this man really thought that?
I don't think anybody really thought that. That's why it made news. I think people was like, what?
Because I mean, he probably thought that he might have came up there, was like, and he walked off, did some jokey thing, or like met him or hit him with a shoulder, or like even did some jokey thing. He was like, like
he kind of like play, like the play jab, like, all right, pull out.
Yeah, because it was like, because you heard him say as he was walking up. It was like, like, and if Will would have just said, man, and then walked off stage, everybody would have laughed. But it was a bow, and it was still going. And then what made it worse was the keep my wife's name out your.
Yeah, if he would have just left it at the slap, people would have been like, maybe they were acting it. But then when he started saying that, it was like, nope, this is definitely all Will Smith.
So it was just, it was. I just don't think that he knew what was coming. He didn't understand. Like he probably like you can't process that all at one time. So it's just like he's on stage performing, and some bullshit happened, and so I feel like Will jumped up there trying to be who he thought Jada wanted him to be, and when he got back down and after the aftermath, Jada is now sitting here saying, it's a time for healing, some dumb shit. And then she's saying, I don't need no protection. He shouldn't have did that. And it's like, yo, why aren't you backing up your, like, hey, this dude, like he, please don't, label him something like this was a bad decision, but he's a good guy. It was just one bad mistake, please have some forgiveness. That like support your dude. But she literally threw that motherfucker under the bus. And it was just like, dog. So if he getting rid of her, good for you, bro, because she toxic as hell.
Yeah, for sure.